Welcome back to Elizabeth Sips, LaCroix edition number 2. I just want to do another video because I haven't done one in a while, and Eli only sleeps for so many hours in a day. So I'm taking advantage of this. Whenever I'm at work, I want to be like 100% there, and then on my days off, I want to be 100% mom. So maybe this time I can talk about what I do on my days off with Biggie Boo. We call him Little Biggie, my little man. So I can talk about what I do as a mom on my days off. So I do like a lot of meal prepping, laundry. I have like a Google Docs note keeper app on my phone, and it's like read 3 books, take him on a walk, go to daily mass, take him to the library time because there's story time at the library, so I try to do that at least once a week. And then we live in the northwest suburbs of Chicago, of the Chicagoland area. So I wrote down all these different places, like different parks or different museums or different zoos that that I can take him to with like a friend or two on my days off. And when I'm done, or once we visited, I check it off my list because I want Eli to explore and learn about our world, kind of like hands-on. And I've seen a lot about like Montessori and teaching him like problem solving and stuff, but I don't know, like I feel like my family wasn't really worried about that growing up, and I mean, I'm still here and I survived, and he loves books, he loves reading, he loves baths, he can use a fork and a spoon. We think he's a little lefty. Like, I just want him to learn about the world, hands-on, explore new places. Mommy's there with him. Like, being a mom, that's like a whole new video, but like, becoming his mom and having a newborn when you've never been like a mom before was kind of like fish out of water experience for the first couple of months, and then I jumped right into a whole entire new career path, which I can talk about another time. But that I'm like really starting, I shouldn't even say starting, I really am enjoying both of those things. But like on my days off, like it's my day off, and like I'm like 100% devoted to just like meal prepping for the rest of the week, doing laundry, cleaning, and exploring a new place or doing something fun. Even if it's just going to like a gymnastics place and like paying for like Peanuts time for 1 hour just so Biggie can like run around and jump around on the trampolines. That's our exciting thing for the day. So today on my day off, I took him to Mom's Group, which Mom's Group happens like once a month at our church, and I just go and like listen to a speaker or learn something new, and then Ebes gets to play with the trucks and stuff in the church basement. There's like designated babysitters and other kids that he gets to play with, and it's exhausting, and that's why he's napping right now. So other things that we've done, Mom's Group I put on there, library, like kid time, check out your local library. There's a park district in each of these areas, like Des Plaines, Mount Prospect, Arlington Heights. They all have different park districts, and then they have like kids activities or adult activities or different camps that they can go to. So looking into that, I really want to introduce him to like a different athletic sports thing, because like my husband and I, we're not very athletic people. We're more social chatty Cathy's, chatterboxes. So I want to get him involved in something like that. We've taken him to discovery centers, zoos, museums, different like kids indoor play places like Jumps and Jiggles and Recplex, Playroom Cafe. He really likes the gymnastics shop. He loves swimming. Oh my gosh, loves pools, loves splash pads. Just taking him to the park. Loves going on walks. Doesn't always like to sit in the stroller, but still loves walks, loves exploring, and just going outside. I don't want to shield him from discomfort. I mean, I want to protect him from harm and I want to ensure his safety. But if we're outside and there's a giant puddle, but he's wearing rain boots, I'm going to let him go hog wild because he's a little kid and he's a little boy. And how else are you going to learn about your environment unless you jump right in? So if he's stuck, like he got stuck on the playground the other day, like his little foot went through and he couldn't move. He was like crying. I was like, it's okay. And I like went and saved him. But it's like, if I know that you're not going to fall 2 or 3 feet, or like I know that you're okay, I'm going to let you get yourself into like little places where you're like, Mom, what do I do? And I'm going to come save you. But like, I'm not going to shield you from even like exploring that new place. I haven't read a ton about this yet, like, but I just want him to learn about his world and learn about his environment hands-on. And the only way you can do that is by exposing them to new environments, new people, new situations, day in and day out. So like at our church, there's something called Encounter once a month on Tuesdays. And he is a little, I'll call him a little tsunami because I'm trying to give up potty words, like a little devil or something. I don't want to call him that ever, but like sometimes he's a little tsunami. And but I need to keep bringing him back to that because we enjoy going and listening to a speaker and learning. And it's like, I don't want my life to be put on hold because of his actions or his distraction. I want him to be immersed into what we're learning as well, and to see that, hey, this faith talk is important to us, and Mommy and Daddy want to grow as individuals and together, and you're here too. And though he probably doesn't understand like what church is about or anything, I still want to expose him to that, to know there's something important here, there's something worth paying attention to, there's something, and I don't want him to be like, oh, I've never seen this place before if we do take him. So most Sundays and Saturdays nights, like Saturday night or Sundays, we'll take him to Mass, but sometimes we drop him off with Grandma and Grandpa because Mommy and Daddy just need like an hour to actually go and listen to the readings on the Gospel. So basically, there's things that we try to do every single day, which is like a walk, one fun activity, whether it's free or costs $6, whatever. And it only has to be an hour or 2 hours. It doesn't have to be like this huge extravagant trip, but I want every day to have something, wow, cool, like I learned something today. Did I already mention books? We always read him a few books a day. Most of my days off, he'll take a bath, like upkeep, like haircut, trim his fingernails, yeah, just like basic stuff. I feel like I want to live a very simple but focused life where it's like, oh, I have no plans for the day. It's like, no, every day needs to have a plan, even if it's just gonna be like a chill laundry day, which now I remember I left it in the dryer. I need to go grab it. But every day has purpose, even if it's a rest day. And I want him to see that, like, I don't ever want my lack of action to harm or disrupt his ability to learn, because he's like a little human sponge right now, and I would just want to expose him to every good thing that I possibly can. And as soon as he's able to follow like a little bit of directions, or like I know he won't eat the dirt, I'm gonna bring him into the kitchen and we're gonna start mixing stuff together versus me just making it by myself. Or I'm gonna get him out in the dirt this summer and we're gonna plant flowers or something. I want to expose him. I'm gonna let him get dirty, because guess what? He's washable. And like have him experience those things with me so that he's constantly learning, and just his development and his understanding and his ability to follow directions, listen, and learn is all growing every single day. Yeah. I feel like I just went off on a huge tangent, and I'm sorry about that, but that's what we do on our days off. That's what I do to keep Biggs busy. It's like a list of like 10 things and I can check them off and then uncheck them again. It's like, get groceries, like basic things, nothing crazy. We're not driving to another state, going on a 3-day trip. It's like little things in our local area, which I grew up in a very small town community with like a lot of farms, and raising our son around here and hopefully more children in the future. There is literally 3 things you could do every single weekend. You just have to look around in like the surrounding 3 or 4 towns. Guaranteed you're gonna find something to do. Guaranteed. Or make up something to do every single weekend. There's no reason to ever say you're bored, ever. So, okay. And that's something really cool that I love about our local area. But then also I have like FOMO, and then it's like, oh, I want to go to everything, and then you're just exhausted. So finding balance there. But thank you for coming to Elizabeth Sips. If you haven't already realized it, I talk too much. But the reason I'm doing this is because I just want to share all of the good things that I've learned, and I want you to not waste your time, so that, like, trying to figure things out that I've already figured out or tried doing, so that you can increase the quality of your life. Thank you.